I built this gaming PC for less than $300. And of course, it can run all of the most popular games like Fortnite and Call of Duty. This thing is kind of amazing. Let me show you all the parts I used. The first thing we've got in this build is a really solid little combo. It came with the motherboard, CPU, and RAM, and I picked it up for just $45 on AliExpress. Now please wait, I know a lot of you might get turned off when you hear AliExpress, but hear me out, it's actually a legit place to buy parts, and honestly the deals are kind of insane. Don't sleep on it. Now going back to the build, the processor is a Xeon E5 2630 V4. You don't really see these processors in PCs these days, but it's equivalent to a 4th gen i7 or a 1st gen Ryzen 5. It's not the newest, but it's still solid for the price. It's got 2 sticks of DDR4 RAM, 16 gigs total. It's also got a slot for an M.2 SSD for faster storage speeds. There's 6 USB ports on the back panel, but no video output, which isn't a big deal since we're going to be using a graphics card anyway. And as you can see, there's actually no CMOS battery that came on the board, so we'll need to install one ourselves. I picked this up from the dollar store for less than $2. You just push it in like this, and now our motherboard is ready. Now moving on to the case, we got a PVS Phantom Mesh. We got it in pink, but I'll leave some different options in the description for you guys in case you want to go with a different color. I will say I actually do like the way this one looks. It's got that glass side panel we all love to see. It just makes it look so much cooler. Now it's time to install our power supply. We're using a Thermaltake Smart Series 600 watt. It's not modular or anything, but it gets the job done and gives us plenty of power for this build. For a budget build like this, grabbing this PSU is a great option. It's solid and it gets the job done. All we've got to do is line it up with the holes in our case and screw it in. Now we can move our motherboard into the case. It's a pretty straightforward process to say the least, and putting the case on its side makes it way easier. So now we're gonna grab the motherboard and drop it in the case. Just be gentle with it. These motherboards are pretty safe to handle with your hands. Just don't do anything dumb. Oh yeah, don't forget to install your IO shield before you install your motherboard. It's super easy to forget, and it's not the end of the world, but it's something you might want to do. You'll notice there's this little cover on the IO shield. Just wiggle it back and forth until it snaps off. Not really sure why that's even a thing, but yeah, just get rid of it. When you've got all the holes lined up, go ahead and start screwing it in. You don't have to get all the screws, but it's a smart idea too. This is our AIO, an Aqua Elite 240 White V3. This is honestly overkill, but it only costs $45, and you don't have to get this. You can pick up a cheaper one on AliExpress for like $10. Just make sure it's compatible with our motherboard. And then I switched out the white fans with the pink ones that came pre-installed with our case. It's gonna look a lot better. And then after we screw in the radiator, we're gonna put our cooler on here with some thermal paste, and it's looking super nice at this point. I really like it. Finally, we're gonna go ahead and start plugging in our power to the motherboard. Of course, we're also gonna go ahead and plug in our CPU. On to probably the most important part of the build. This is a GTX 970. You can usually find these for around $45 on eBay. And listen, don't let anybody talk down on these cards. Yeah, it's a little outdated, but honestly, it's more than enough. You don't need some crazy expensive graphics card to play most games. Like with everything else, I'll drop a list of alternative options down in the description. This is genuinely one of my favorite cards in the budget range. Solid performance, great value, and it'll get the job done. I went ahead and got this thing in, and now we can go ahead and connect both of the PCIe power cables. I struggled more than I should have on this part. And just like that, we're done with our PC. The lights actually turned on first try, so that's always a good sign. Now we'll see if it boots into Windows. I should mention, I used this Timetech SATA SSD I had laying around. They go for like 30 bucks on Amazon. Any SSD will do the trick, honestly. But since the motherboard does have an M.2 slot, I'd definitely suggest picking up a cheap M.2 SSD online if you can. The logo comes up on screen, so it's already looking good. And then finally, the little Windows loading circle shows up. So yeah, we're about to head into the setup any second now. And if you don't know how to install Windows, just go to the Windows 10 download page on another device and click download now. It'll walk you through putting it on a USB, and when that's done, just plug it into the PC, turn it on, and it'll take you straight to the setup where you can finish installing Windows. Now keep in mind, this is a fully custom PC for about $250. Don't get me wrong, I've done builds where I'll literally paint an office PC and slap in a graphics card. I've even done full case swaps where I take the motherboard out of an office PC and drop it into a new case with a new graphics card, and those are solid options too. But this right here, this is a custom build from the ground up, and honestly I think it turned out pretty good. Now go ahead and install your drivers, download your games, and put this thing to use. For just $250 bucks, I'd say that's a win. Hope you enjoyed the build.